hello, my beautiful people. Today is January 19th, and I am on my way to my pre-op appointment. I did work this morning a little bit, and now it is actually snowing, more like icing. Got some ice coming down. Supposed to get some freezing rain. Excuse me. So trying to get there and get back home as quickly as possible. But yes, today is my pre-op appointment, and I will try to record if I can. Basically, prior to having any kind of surgery, major surgery, you have to go in and meet with the anesthesiologists, and they go over your past medical history and make sure that you don't have any previous history of having any complications with anesthesia, excuse me. So, and then they go over what your procedure is going to entail, make sure you understand what it entails, and so forth. So that is what I'm going to have now done, and I'm walking with my health proxy and living will that I had created. This will be a first. That is something that I'll probably touch on at a later time, but you definitely want to have your healthcare proxy and your living will, and a will, and preferably a trust. If you have any health issues, or even if you don't, just to protect your assets. But that's a whole nother story, a whole nother video. So yeah, I'm off to do that. I'm going to focus on the road because the weather is bad. All right, talk to you soon. So this is the RN. She's an ostomy nurse, and she is going to go over what to expect when I am having the surgery, and also what to expect after I wake up and I'm in recovery, and what my surgery site, which would be the stoma that they are going to create, which is what I will be voiding out of, will look like. She then goes on to talk about what the stoma will look like. It will be pretty swollen initially and very red, looking very angry, irritated. But one thing she mentioned is that the stoma does not have any nerve endings, so it typically is not painful. It can get irritated around the perimeter, where the skin is, which does have nerve endings. That area does tend to get sore or irritated from putting on and taking off the stoma bag, the ostomy bag, excuse me. So we just have to be very careful about skincare and checking and making sure that there's no irritation. Here she is showing me what the bag is going to look like, how to open the bag, how to close the bag. So you see here, she opened the valve. That's where and how I would empty the urine once it's full. Then she proceeds to go over me having stents. I will have 2 stents for, I believe, about a week and a half. And the stents are to help with the swelling and making sure everything is basically, I guess, filtering out of the stoma correctly. And then that will be removed, I believe, 10 days after I have my surgery, and then I would be voiding out of the stoma into the bag.
Okay. Routine changes for home. This whole appliance will get changed every 3 to 4 days, so twice a week. Okay. All right. Several times a day, you'll empty it.
So then she proceeds
When you're here to social workers
to,
can see you, they're gonna ask you
ask
what
if
you're
I
doing
have
next.
any
Visiting nurses
questions,
will come to your home
which
and continue
I
an
did
educational
not
We're
at
also gonna
this
set you up with
point.
a vendor. So the vendor is the
She
company
goes
who's gonna supply you with the
on
product, and
to
then that'll come right to your doorstep.
mention
Alright. So most
how
common questions that we
I
get
wear
asked
my
are, can I shower?
pants, because
You can shower. If you're a daily
then
shower
she
person, you
is
can still do
going
that.
to
These
mark
pouches are
me,
waterproof, so you can shower, you can swim.
mark my
Some
stomach
people, if they don't like
on the
that
right
we forget that,
side,
they'll take a blow dryer,
where
like low, and
the
just
surgeons will hopefully be
and
able
these are gonna be
to
changed once you got it off.
place
Clean
the
your skin, and when they're out, put it back on.
the
And another common question
stoma.
we get is, can I wear the same clothes?
They
Which
try
you
to
can be
put it
able
in
to.
a
Most strongly
location where
there's a lot of accessory products. There is underwear, there's bathing suits out there
it,
that actually have
number one, wouldn't be
links to
too
little pockets, so we
noticeable.
can give you information on those.
If you
Some
wear
people
pants,
like snow,
I
and they'll
typically
have
wear
that
leggings,
the
so,
only time
and
you shower
high-rise
yourself when you're
pants,
emptying,
so it
if you're
shouldn't be an issue. Hopefully, initially I will be very swollen. So she did say that, clothing might be an issue, but once the swelling goes down, clothing, I should be able to wear my normal attire, which for me is basically leggings. And know that, when I dress up or want to dress up, that may become a little bit of an issue. So here she is placing the stoma, placing the ostomy bag on my big old belly and putting my pants over it and my sweater, and I'm walking around with it, and just to kind of get comfortable with it. She did state that some people take it home, which I did, but I did not wear it at home. Some people take it home, fill it up with water, just kind of get used to having it on. I'm not there yet. I will wait until I have to get there. And yeah, so yeah, that was a little culture shock, because I wasn't expecting that. This appointment was 3 hours long. Before she came in, I did see or speak with the anesthesiologist that's going to be giving me my meds to put me to sleep. And she pretty much went over the process and all of the medication that they will be administering to me. And then after I met with this nurse that you're seeing here, the lady for blood, the phlebotomist, I believe she was, came in, drew many tubes of blood. They just have to obviously make sure that my numbers are good before I go under for surgery. And I also have one kidney, so they have to make sure my kidney is functioning at an optimal level for me to undergo this lengthy procedure. I did get back my results, and everything checked out. My numbers are fairly good, so I shouldn't have any issues. So here you see she's marking my stomach with a Sharpie, and then she is going to cover it with Tegaderm, I believe it's called. It's basically a tape that I can shower with, and it won't get the mark that she made on my stomach wet. And I will have to leave that in place until January 31st, when I have my best procedure. So far, it has been staying in place. I haven't had any issues. So yeah, this was an intense, kind of mind-blowing appointment. As I stated before, it was 3 hours long. I wasn't planning on that length of time for an appointment, but yeah, they did draw blood, as you see, and yeah, that was pretty much the gist of my procedure. All right, talk to you guys soon.